Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing us how to make this beautiful free gown with this trending design and neckline in this video. If this is what you want to see, kindly sit back and roll with me. On my table right now is 2 yards of African print on a fold of 4. That is what I'll be using to achieve the style I've just shown you on my thumbnails. So it is already on a fold of 4. I firstly folded into 2, then I went ahead to fold it into 4. This is to enable me cut the front and the back side together. If I had enough material, 3 yards, I would have gone ahead to use 3 yards to make it as free. I would have made it a boo-boo short gown. But because this is 2 yards that I have, I'll be making do with what I have. So I've going ahead to fold it into 4 right now. And after I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead to mark my borderline. Then on my borderline, I will go ahead and take my body measurements. So just watch me as we progress on this journey. So I'll be going ahead to take my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 9. That's 18 divided by 2 give me 9. And then the remaining material is just 5 inches. I'll just take it at 5 inches there. But my sleeve is supposed to be 9, but I'll just take it at 5 inches. That's what the material can contain. I'll mark. Once I'm done with the shoulder, I'm going to take my bust point. That's my bust measurement from the shoulder, which is 13 inches. I'm going to use my ruler to connect it the way you see me do right now. Once I am done with connecting my bust point with the ruler, I'm going to go ahead and take my neck width. My neck width, I'll be taking it at 4-inch wide. That's 4-inch wide. Then after I identify that, I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Once I come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, I'm going to connect it with my ruler to the neck width. Because I'm cutting the back and the front together, I'm going to come down by 1.5 inch. That's for the back neckline. Once I do that, I'm going to curve it to form the perfect curve for the neck width. So that is what I am doing right now. Once I'm done with this, on the bust line, I'm going to take my bust circumference. My bust circumference is 44. 44 divided by 4 is will give me 11. Then I'll mark 11 there and then take 3 inches, or if you have a more wider material, you can give an ease of 4 to 5 inch depending on you, depending on what you actually want. But because my material is not abundant, I'm just going to add more 3 inches allowance to it, and that automatically becomes my armhole. That's where I'll be covering my armhole from. So I will just take it straight. Once I have done that, I will take it straight down to the full length, and that is the width. That is going to be how wide my clothes is going to be. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to proceed to curving it to form the armhole. All right, sorry, I forgot the length of my, I'll be going ahead after this to take the length of my short gown. The length of my short gown will be taken at 42, which is 42. The material itself is 44. So I'm just leaving it at that because I'm going to use the 2 inches to hem it, as in to turn the down part when I am done with the clothes. So this is what we have right now. I'm going to go ahead and just curve, give it a little curve to form my armhole the way you see me do right now. That's what I'm doing. And once I'm done with this, what will I do next? I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. All right, after the cutting, this is what we'll have. This is what we'll have. So what I'll be doing, I'll be spreading it open and then take out the back part of the cloth. I'm going to be taking it out then to, we'll now go ahead and cut the front part of the neck, which is going to be a V-neck line. So we're going to go ahead to cut the neck part of the front right now. So what will I be doing? How deep will be determined by you, how deep you want your own to be. That's what you're going to be considering. But for mine, from the bust points that I have already identified, I'll just go up by 3 inches. Once I go up by 3 inches, then I'll just mark it. Once I'm done going up by 3 inches, I'll mark it. And then I will come in a little from the center front by half an inch. That's 0.5. Once I do that, I'm then going to use my ruler to connect from the neck width that we have already identified to the half an inch that I went in by to form the V-neck line. Once I do that, I will cut it out and then we will see what we have done, what we have achieved so far. Guess you guys are enjoying this. Kindly give me a thumbs up if you are. And I hope you are understanding all I am teaching. If there's any way you get confused, kindly drop your comments in the comment section and your question. I'll be very much attentive to attend to all of your questions in the best of my knowledge. All right, this is what we have done. This is our V neckline already cut out. We have already cut it out, and that is the way it will be. At this point, I'm going to be bringing in the back part of the cloth, right side facing right side, and then I'm going to join the neck line. I'm going to join the shoulder, sorry. I'm going to be joining the shoulder by half an inch. Meanwhile, this is the cutout that I'll be using to complete my armhole, as in my sleeve. This is the cutout I'll be using to complete my sleeve. On a fold of 2, it is 4.5 inches and then 20 inches long. 20 inches in length, and on a fold of 2 it is 4.5 inches. So once I'm done joining the neckline, the shoulder line, I'm going to bring it and show you guys how I'm going to be joining it. Okay, here we go. I am done joining the shoulder, the two shoulders together. So we'll be going ahead to I'm going to go ahead to show you how I'm going to attach the remaining part of the sleeve, which I'll be doing with this black material. I have already shown you the measurement I took on it. So on the right side, I'm going to attach it. I'm going to be attaching it the way you see me do now. I'm going to use my safety pin to hold it down, and that is the way I'll be stitching it by half an inch. And after stitching, I'll turn it the way you have seen me do. I'm going to do it on the other sleeve as well. So once I am done, we'll go ahead and prepare the material we'll be using for the neck, as in that we'll be using to turn the neck of the cloth. So we head over to that right now, and this is it. To get the accurate measurement for the material we're going to use for the neck, I'm going to use my tape and go round the neck area the way you see me do right now. I'm going to take it round to make sure I get the accurate measurement of the material I'm going to cut out. Once I'm done with that, what I have is 23. Then I have already gone ahead to cut out the material I'm going to be using. On a fold of 2, it is 2 inches. By the time I attach it to my cloth with half an inch, I will have 1.5 inch left on that. So just watch me the way I'm going to be attaching it to the neck area with my safety pin. So just watch me. And moreover, you're going to make it longer. For the fact that I have measured 23 inches I've confirmed it to be 23 inches, I'm going to make my material like 26 or 25, because most times after attaching it, you find out that it becomes shorter. Instead of it to become shorter, it's better it becomes longer so that you cut out the excesses that is left of it. So I'll be going ahead to attach it the way I'm going to sew it on my sewing machine. I'm going to use my safety pin to safeguard it the way I'm going to sew it on my sewing machine. Just watch me as I do so. Starting from the area I cut out, I'm going to use my safety pin to hold it down the way you see me do right now. Once I'm done doing this, I'll head over to my machine and then attach it, both the sleeve and the neck. I'm going to be attaching it with half an inch. Once I'm done with that, I'll bring it and show us what we have achieved so far. All right, here we'll go. And you can see in the front, I've already cut out what I'll be using for this design, but here we have it. I've already attached the sleeve to the armhole. The sleeve, I've already done the neck area, and I've done the other sleeve as well. So we'll be going ahead to work on what we are going to be using for the design. For the design, I have 10 inch by 10 inch by 10 inch. On the four sides is 10 by 10 by 10. That's a square. So what will I do? I'll be attaching it like a cone. It's going to be in form of a cone. I'm not going to be attaching it like a square. On the ironing table, I'll be folding the edges by half an inch. So I'm going to use my hemming gum to safeguard it, to make sure that it is well placed. If you don't have a hemming gum, you can just as well just go ahead and just iron it. Iron down the half an inch area, but hemming gum helps it to stay in place. So once I just do it like that, I know that what I have done is safe. Nothing can make it move from there. So it will just remain the way I have done it, because with the help of the hemming gum. So I'm using half an inch to iron it down. So I'll be going ahead to place it the way you are seeing me do right now. You can play with this. You can take it to the corner, you can take it up, you can do it a square, you can cut out some things on it to give it another shape. It depends on what you want. So right now I'm going to be going ahead to use my hemming gum as well to also hold it down, to stick it on the cloth before I will take it over to my sewing machine and sew it down. So I'm going to be using my hemming gum to place it down, to hold it down on the clothes the way you are seeing me do. It will make it stay perfectly, so that when I am sewing it, it's going to stay the way I have already done it. If you don't have that, you can always use your safety pin to do that. So this is the way I'm going to be sewing it. I'm going to sew on the edge of the design. All right, here we go. I'm already done attaching it, sewing it down with my machine. So this is what we'll have. So what will I do next? I'll be flipping this over, and then I will take it over to my sewing machine and then join the two sides by 1 inch. I'm going to be joining the two sides by 1 inch, and then I will go ahead to double fold the down part and then hem it. But right now I'm showing you how I'm going to be sewing it to both sides by 1 inch. By 1 inch, I'm going to be using 1 inch to sew it down on my machine right now. I'll be taking it over there to go and sew it. So here we go. I'm already done with sewing it. I'm already done with sewing the both sides. So what will I've already even gone ahead to even hem the down part of the cloth. So what will I be doing next? To make sure that when we flip it over to the right side, the sides will not join, will not be, as in will not drag, will be free. I've gone ahead to notch the armhole area, so you can see how how good it is looking at the armhole area, and everything is just okay. Here we have it. Our dress is ready and perfect. Look at the way it is looking. Very beautiful and very okay. And like I said, you can play with your design any way you want it to be. You can decide to put it by the corner. You can decide to give it another shape. Altogether, it all depends on you. Look at my dress on the mannequin. Is this not beautiful, my people? Kindly give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this tutorial, which I know you did. And if you have not subscribed to my page, kindly do so. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thanks so much, guys, for always stopping by on my page to know what's up. I love you so much, guys. If you did not put on your notification bell, please do so to always get notified whenever I post a new video. You are all loved and cherished. You are all amazing. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sitting by. Drop a comment if you have any comment or any question in the comment section. I'll be available to answer all of them to the best of my knowledge. See you in my next video. Bye.